Right now, as you listen to these words, something amazing is happening. You are choosing to grow. You are choosing to learn. You are choosing to become better than you were yesterday. Do you know how powerful that is? While millions of people are wasting their time scrolling through their phones, you are here investing in yourself. You are learning English and learning how to live better. That makes you different. That makes you special. Every successful person started exactly where you are now, with a decision to change, to grow, to use their time wisely. Today could be the day that changes everything for you. Today could be the day you finally say enough to wasting time and yes to your dreams. Hello, and welcome to another life-changing episode of English Flow. I'm so excited you're here today because you've made an incredible choice. In this podcast, we don't just talk about English. We talk about English and the ideas that can transform your life, help you grow, and make you the person you want to become. If you want to get better at English while learning powerful life lessons, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to talk about something that could completely change your future: time. More specifically, we're going to explore why you must stop wasting your time and how you can start using every precious moment to build the life you really want, right? Time is the most valuable thing you own. It's more precious than money, more important than any possession you have. But here's the sad truth. Most people waste it every single day without even realizing it. They wake up with dreams and goals, but somehow those dreams never become reality. They want to speak perfect English. They want to build a successful career. They want to be healthy and happy, but they keep putting everything off until tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. But not you. Not today. Today, you're here because something inside you knows that your time is valuable. Something inside you is ready to change. Something inside you wants more from life than just getting by. That voice inside you that brought you here today, that's the voice of your potential calling you to wake up and start living the life you deserve. Have you ever said to yourself, I'll start learning English seriously tomorrow, and then the next day you still don't do it? Have you ever planned to wake up early to study, but when the alarm rings, you hit the snooze button 5 times? Or have you ever spent hours watching videos on social media and later thought, where did my whole evening go? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are definitely not alone. Millions of people around the world have the same struggle. But today, that struggle ends for you. The reason this topic is so incredibly important is because time is the one thing you can never get back. When you spend an hour watching meaningless videos, that hour is gone forever. When you waste a day doing nothing important, that day will never return to you. Think about it this way. If someone stole money from your wallet, you could work extra hours and earn it back. But if someone stole your time, it's gone forever. This is why time is infinitely more valuable than money, and this is why learning to use it wisely is the most important skill you can ever develop. In this episode, I want to help you understand just how valuable your time really is, and more importantly, I want to give you practical tools to start using it in a way that will transform your life. We will explore together why people waste time, what terrible things happen when you waste too much of it, and most importantly, how you can start today, right now, to use your time like the successful, intelligent person you are meant to be. This episode is not about telling you to work harder or sleep less. This is not about becoming a robot who never relaxes or has fun. This is about something much more important. This is about helping you see your time as the precious gift it really is. Something you can use to grow, to learn, to build skills, to create relationships, and to build the amazing future that's waiting for you. When you start using your time wisely, everything in your life begins to change. Your English gets better, your confidence grows, your opportunities multiply, your dreams start becoming reality. You will learn about simple but powerful habits you can start using today to stop wasting time and start building the life you want. You will hear real-life examples of people who transformed their lives just by changing how they used their time. You will get easy, practical tips that you can follow immediately. And here's the beautiful part. You will be learning all of this in English. That means you are improving two incredibly important things at the same time: your English skills and your life skills. Can you think of a better use of your time than that? So right now, get comfortable and give me your full attention. If you're walking, keep walking, but really listen. If you're sitting, sit up straight and be present. You can repeat after me to practice your pronunciation and speaking skills. Use this podcast not just as something to listen to in the background, but as a powerful tool to actively improve your English and your life at the same time. Remember, we are here together on an exciting journey of learning and growth, and I am so honored to be your guide on this journey. Let's begin this life-changing conversation about time, and let's start with a simple but profound question. What exactly is time, and why should you care about it more than you've ever cared about anything else in your life? Time is the invisible force that shapes everything in your existence. Every success story, every great achievement, every dream that became reality happened because someone decided to use their time wisely. Every failure, every regret, every what if in life happened because someone wasted the time they had. Time is the raw material from which your entire life is built. How you spend your hours is literally how you spend your life. How you spend your days is how you spend your years. How you spend your years is how you spend your entire existence on this planet. But here's what most people don't understand about time. It's not just about having enough of it. It's about having the right relationship with it. Successful people don't have more hours in their day than you do. Everyone gets exactly 24 hours. No more, no less. The difference between people who achieve their dreams and people who don't is not the amount of time they have. It's how they choose to use that time. It's how they think about time. It's how they respect time. When you truly understand that every moment is precious and can never be repeated, your entire life changes. When you realize that the hour you just spent watching meaningless videos could have been used to practice English, learn a new skill, or work toward your goals, you start making different choices. When you understand that every day you delay starting something important is a day you'll never get back, you stop procrastinating and start taking action. Right now, think about your biggest dream. Maybe it's speaking English fluently. Maybe it's getting a better job. Maybe it's traveling the world. Maybe it's starting your own business. Whatever it is, I want you to understand something very important. That dream is not impossible. That dream is not too big for you. That dream is absolutely achievable. But here's the key. It will only become reality if you start using your time to make it happen. Dreams don't come true by accident. They come true when you decide to invest your time in making them real. Now let's be honest about why people waste time. Because understanding the problem is the first step to solving it. The number one reason people waste time is that they don't have clear goals. When you don't know exactly what you want to achieve, it's incredibly easy to spend time on things that don't matter. It's like trying to drive to a destination without knowing the address. You end up driving in circles, wasting gas, and never arriving anywhere meaningful. Another major reason people waste time is that they feel overwhelmed by everything they need to do. They look at their goals and think, this is too much. I don't know where to start. So instead of starting somewhere, they start nowhere. They choose to do nothing because doing something feels too difficult. But here's the truth. Starting somewhere, even if it's not perfect, is infinitely better than not starting at all. A small step in the right direction is worth more than standing still and dreaming about giant leaps. People also waste time because they consistently choose what's easy over what's important. It's easier to watch TV than to study English grammar. It's easier to scroll through social media than to practice speaking English. It's easier to stay in bed than to wake up early and work on your goals. But easy choices today create a difficult life tomorrow, while difficult choices today create an easy life tomorrow. Every time you choose the easy option, you're choosing to stay exactly where you are instead of growing into who you could become. Perhaps the most dangerous reason people waste time is that they think they have unlimited amounts of it. They act as if they will live forever, so they put off important things indefinitely. They say things like, I'll start next month, or I'll do it when I have more time, or I'm still young, I have plenty of time. But the truth is, none of us know how much time we really have. What we do know is that every day we delay is a day we can never get back, and every opportunity we miss because we weren't prepared might never come again. Let me tell you what happens when you waste too much time, because the consequences are more serious than most people realize. First, and most obviously, you don't reach your goals. The dreams you have remain just dreams. The English level you want to reach stays far away. The life you want to live remains a fantasy instead of becoming your reality. But the damage goes much deeper than just not achieving what you want. When you waste time consistently, you start to feel terrible about yourself. Deep down, you know you're not using your life well, and this knowledge creates a constant feeling of guilt and regret. You look at other people who are achieving their goals, and instead of feeling inspired, you feel jealous and frustrated. You start to believe that success is only for other people, not for you. You begin to accept mediocrity as your destiny instead of recognizing excellence as your birthright. Wasting time also means that incredible opportunities pass you by while you're not paying attention. While you're spending hours on meaningless activities, other people are learning new skills, building relationships, and positioning themselves for success. When opportunities come, and they always do, these prepared people are ready to grab them, while you're still wishing you had started preparing earlier. But perhaps the most tragic consequence of wasting time is that you start to lose faith in yourself. Every time you promise yourself you'll start tomorrow and then don't do it, you break a promise to the most important person in your life, you. Every time you set a goal and then waste the time you could have used to achieve it, you prove to yourself that you can't be trusted to follow through. This creates a terrible cycle where you stop setting big goals because you don't believe you'll actually work toward them. But here's the amazing news. All of this can change starting right now. You can break the cycle of wasting time and start using it to build the incredible life you deserve. The strategies I'm about to share with you are simple, but they are incredibly powerful. They have been used by millions of successful people around the world, and they will work for you too if you decide to use them. The first and most important strategy is to set crystal clear priorities. Every single morning, before you do anything else, ask yourself this life-changing question. What are the 3 most important things I need to do today to move closer to my goals? Write these 3 things down and then focus on completing them before you do anything else. This simple habit will transform your life because it ensures that you always spend time on what matters most instead of what feels easiest or most entertaining. When you have clear priorities, decision-making becomes much easier. When someone asks you to do something that's not one of your top 3 priorities, you can politely say no. When you're tempted to watch TV or scroll through social media, you can ask yourself, have I completed my 3 most important tasks today? If the answer is no, you know exactly what you should be doing instead. Another incredibly powerful strategy is called the 2-minute rule, and it will save you hours every week. Here's how it works. If something takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately instead of putting it off. Reply to that important email right now. Put your clothes in the laundry basket right now. Write down that idea you just had right now. This prevents small tasks from piling up into overwhelming mountains of work later. You also need to become ruthless about limiting distractions, especially your phone. Your smartphone might be the most dangerous time-wasting device ever invented. It's designed to capture your attention and keep it for as long as possible. Every notification, every colorful app, every just 5 more minutes of scrolling is stealing precious time from your goals and dreams. When you're studying English or working on something important, put your phone in another room. Turn off all notifications except for true emergencies. Treat your attention like the valuable resource it is and protect it fiercely. Planning your day the night before is another habit that successful people swear by. Spend just 5 minutes every evening deciding what you'll do the next day. When you wake up with a clear plan, you don't waste time figuring out what to do. You don't wander aimlessly through your morning wondering how to spend your time. You wake up with purpose and direction, ready to make progress toward your goals from the very first hour. But here's something crucial to understand. Don't try to change everything about your life at once. That's a recipe for failure and frustration. Instead, pick one area where you're currently wasting time and focus on improving just that one area for the next week. Maybe you decide to spend 30 minutes less on social media each day and use that time to practice English. Maybe you decide to wake up 15 minutes earlier to review vocabulary. Start small, but start today. Let me share with you a story that perfectly illustrates the power of using time wisely. There was a young woman named Maria who dreamed of speaking English fluently so she could get a better job and travel the world. But every day, she would come home from work tired and spend 3 hours watching TV shows in her native language. She kept telling herself, "I'll start studying English seriously next month when I have more energy." One day, Maria calculated how much time she was spending on TV each week. 3 hours per day, 7 days a week. That was 21 hours every week. That was like having a part-time job watching TV. She realized that in just 1 month, she was spending 84 hours, more than 2 full work weeks, watching shows that didn't help her grow or learn anything valuable. That realization changed everything for Maria. She decided to use just 1 hour of her TV time each day to study English. That's it, just 1 hour. She still watched 2 hours of TV to relax, but that 1 hour went to English practice. After 6 months, her English had improved dramatically. After 1 year, she got promoted at work because she could communicate with international clients. After 2 years, she took her dream trip to Australia and made friends from around the world. The amazing part of Maria's story is that she didn't have to give up everything she enjoyed. Set boundaries around entertainment activities. For example, you might decide to watch 1 hour of TV after you've completed your English study session, or you might check social media for 15 minutes after you've finished your most important tasks for the day. The goal is not to eliminate all pleasure from your life. The goal is to make sure that your pleasure activities don't prevent you from building the life you really want. When you use your time intentionally, you'll actually enjoy your relaxation time more because you'll know you've earned it by making progress toward your goals. As we near the end of our time together today, I want you to understand something very important. You already have everything you need to start using your time better. You don't need to buy anything, learn any complicated systems, or wait for the perfect moment. You just need to make a decision to start treating your time like the precious resource it is. Starting tomorrow morning, when you wake up, ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I can do today to improve my English and move closer to my goals? Write them down and then do them before you do anything else. That's it. That simple question will start changing your life immediately. When you feel tempted to waste time on activities that don't serve your goals, pause and ask yourself, will this help me become the person I want to be, or will it keep me exactly where I am? Let that question guide your choices throughout the day. Your homework assignment for this week is beautifully simple, but incredibly powerful. Identify one specific area where you currently waste time and create a plan to use that time more productively instead. Maybe you spend 2 hours each evening watching random videos online, and you decide to use one of those hours for English practice. Maybe you sleep in for an extra hour every morning, and you decide to use that time for goal setting and planning your day. Maybe you spend your lunch break scrolling through social media, and you decide to use that time to listen to English podcasts or practice conversations. Whatever you choose, start small, but start immediately. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for next month. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is right now, and the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. Remember these life-changing truths as you move forward. Time is more valuable than money because you can never earn it back once it's gone. You waste time when you don't have clear goals, when you feel overwhelmed, when you choose easy over important, and when you act like you have unlimited time. Wasting time costs you your dreams, your self-respect, and your opportunities, but you can stop wasting time by setting clear priorities, using the 2-minute rule, limiting distractions, planning your days, and starting with small, consistent changes. Most importantly, remember that how you spend your time is literally how you spend your life. Every moment is a choice between who you are now and who you could become. Every hour is an opportunity to either move toward your dreams or stay stuck where you are. Every day is a chance to either build the life you want or settle for the life you have. You have the power to make different choices starting right now. You have the ability to transform your relationship with time and, in doing so, transform your entire life. The only question is, what will you choose? Thank you for spending this valuable time with me today on English Flow. Remember, every minute you invest in learning English is a minute invested in opening doors, creating opportunities, and building the confident, capable, globally connected person you're meant to be. You're not just improving your language skills, you're investing in your future, expanding your possibilities, and taking control of your destiny. Until next time, use your time wisely, treat every moment as the gift it is, and keep flowing with English toward the amazing life that's waiting for you.